Del Boy Army, welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, we are going to be looking at the best meta attackers on FC24 right now. We have nearly 70 players in this video. I'm sure I will have missed some. I've purposely not put every single icon and hero in there. I feel like I've put the best ones in there, but there will be some good ones still that I'm missing out. I didn't want it to be a video just dedicated to icons and heroes. As the year goes on, we'll get more non-icon heroes, we'll get more promos. A lot of very good cards, and obviously we've had a lot more time since the last one of these to really discover the meta, play the game a lot. I think I've played somewhere between 600 to 700 games now. So yeah, let's get into it. Sod, this is better than his Trailblazer, but awful value in my opinion. The SBC nearly ended up being 1,000,000 coins at one point. I would not have spent that on that Sod, but I'd put him A tier. I don't think he's S tier. He's not good enough on the ball in my opinion. His ball control's bad, not very good physical, but Gold Finesse genuinely might be the best playstyle in the game, and he's got an insane shot with Gold Finesse at 5-star weak foot, so that instantly puts him really high. Neymar, I'm having Neymar A tier. I think he's better than Son. Not the easiest to link in. As always, these videos are dedicated purely to just how a player plays, not their chem styles, not their chemistry or how much they cost. Neymar, very good compared to the S tier attackers. I don't think he's quite up there, but he's not far off. He's one of the best. Anyone in the A tier, probably towards the top end of B tier, is fairly elite. And Neymar's ridiculous value. Vinny, I honestly prefer Neymar to Vinny. I think Vinny's very good. If we look at Vinny's stats, they're quite a good upgrade on last year. I've used him a bit. I'd much rather use Neymar in terms of the cost. With a Hawk, he's got a very good shot. The shot power is pretty lacking on this card, though. The passing's not elite. The physicality's not elite. He has brilliant play styles, though. Very good on the ball. Rapid. So I think that makes it for a very good card. I just don't think he's got enough to push him into the S tier. Zola. I'm putting Zola in the B tier. Are you sick to death of getting out-teamed on FC24? Want that God Squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out iggm.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out iggm.com today. His physical's really bad. He's got a few questionable stats. He's not the quickest, but he's got that gold finesse and some very nice stats in general. Joe Cole, B tier for me. Lacks the physical. Good stats, but not elite across the board. Gold technical, very good. Stoichkov, high B tier. I don't think Stoichkov with that freestyle weak foot is good enough at a high level. Actually, I'm going to put him in low A tier. His stats are that crazy, and he does play well, but no 5-star or 4 stars on the weak foot. Does hurt the card a lot. Benny Pele, played against him quite a bit. He's good, very, very quick, but the shot's not special. The passing is okay, but ship through balls aren't great. His playstyle's okay. He's very, very quick, but that's kind of it. Just don't think it's enough to really push him too high. Eto, really, really good. No 5-star though, and stats are great, but he lacks in a few areas. Dino, I'm going to put Dino A tier. I've played against him a lot. I've used him probably quite a lot as well on loan. Just doesn't stand out as special as Dino should be to me. I don't know anyone else who's tried his loan. A lot of people probably used it. I think it's great, but I don't think it's quite S tier. Cantona, I'm going to probably put Cantona around here. Cantona's Gold Flare is a real letdown in terms of what could have been. Gold Flare, just not that good a playstyle in terms of, you don't want your playstyle plus to be that. However, incisive pass, technical, first touch, Travella, all very good. Really good stats. A little bit low on the dribbling side. Perez, if he didn't have the gold finesse, probably wouldn't even be in this video, but he's fairly quick, pretty good on the ball, and has that gold finesse, but a lot of his stats are quite low. Figo, I'm putting him A tier. I used him for nearly 300 games. Really, really good, but no 5 stars. Just doesn't stand out. Like he's very good in most areas, but not spectacular at too much. The gold technical does elevate this card quite a bit. Cruyff, real shame on the playstyle plus. If he had like technical or finesse, so it'd be crazy. His playstyles really aren't that great. Incisive pass, tiki taka, first touch trail. That's 4 pretty good ones. Chip shot, trickster, and flare. Fairly pointless, really. Trickster's fun, but it doesn't matter too much. I'd probably be going to Hawk. Hawk gives him an insane shot. The passing on him is very good. The physicality is really solid. The dribbling's insane. Physicality, why I say is really solid, is because of the rest of the stats on that card. 5-5, obviously. It's an elite card at this point. Gerd Muller, high A tier for me. I've used him now for about 50 games or so. One of the best shots in the game. That is a big deal on this game where finishing's not always the most consistent. His physicality is okay. He's actually deceptively fairly quick. He's decent on the ball. Lacks play styles. And no 5-star. But one of the best shots in the game with arguably this play style of the game really helps this card. Makes him a lot more usable this year. Ginola, obvious S tier. Don't need to say too much about that. Barnes, bit like Figo, but a bit worse, I would argue. Smith, really, really good stats, but a bit of a wasted playstyle. Plus, when you look at the card, finesse, first touch good, aerial's pointless on a 5'6" striker. She's got amazing stats with a couple of good playstyles, but just not enough across the board, really, for me. Julian Alvarez, not worth the cost, in my opinion. You look at him with Hunter, though, pretty good card. Playstyles, fairly lacking in terms of any elite ones, but it's a solid card. Zico, obvious S tier. Lacazette always plays pretty well on FIFA, in my opinion. Lacazette cards do. Really good playstyles. First touch is deceptively good. With a Hunter, he's fairly quick, solid on the ball. I think this is a very good value attacker that's decent. I would put him in the B tier, but a B tier attacker, when you compare to some of the other cards in there, he's 70k with decent chemistry. You can even link to Diani. That is a decent mid-tier attacker. That's really good value. Di Maria having B tier. If he had a 4-star weak foot, he'd be A tier. Pushing not far off S tier. 3-star just massively hinders you. Compared to like a Stoichkov, doesn't have the crazy physicality. He's got some insane stats. If he gets a double upgrade, which is looking unlikely at the moment, he'd push to A tier, but does lack a bit in some areas. Griezmann, I'm putting him probably top end of B tier. Not the best physical, not that quick, but an insane shot and best play style, arguably, in the game. Del Piero, 5-star weak foot, but a bit clunky, even though his dribbling's really good on the stats. The pace, not special, pretty weak as well. Van Persie, low B tier, great shot, but not that quick. Good, but not great play styles. Physicality is okay. Dalglish, I'm probably putting Dalglish right at the top end of A tier. Pop, clunky, not the best passing, but 5-star weak foot. It's crazy physicality, good shot, and playstyle plus finesse. Lewandowski, low B tier. Low B tier for me. I don't think that card is bad. I think it's an underrated card. I mean, it's not cheap, to be fair. 680k. I swear it was like 400 odd k. That prop card's gone up a lot. When has he been? Yeah, so he's gone up in about 2 weeks, about 150k. Bit shocked at that. Did not expect him to be that expensive. He's got some very good playstyles, though, Lewandowski. Don't think I'd be paying that for him. His shot's already pretty crazy. However, getting that long shot max, honestly, I probably would go Hawk. Pretty good card, that, to be fair. Maybe a bit higher than B. Probably high B tier. He plays very well in game. Garincha, I'm having A tier. Don't think Garincha's insane. Think he's lacking a bit, but he's got some crazy stats. Jarzinho. I think Jarzinho is crazy overpriced. I think to be 2.9 million, basically 3 million, you need to be pushing, you need to be S tier for me. And whilst he's very good, no 5-star weak foot, physical's good but not insane, lacks aggression, passing's good but not amazing. I think he's very good, and he's not a mile off that S tier, but I would have him there. Sophia Smith. Good card, but the playstyle plus really lacked. I'd still put her A tier, because she just got such good overall stats, to be honest. But the lack of passing, lack of a top playstyle plus stopped it going too far. Rodrigo, solid all round. Aspas, pretty good stats, to be honest. Deceptively good card and gold finesse. Puskas, I don't know. Puskas, if he had a 4-star weak foot and maybe like finesse shot, wouldn't be a mile off ST because his stats are that good, but 3-star hurts him. Butraguedo. I'm putting him bottom end of S tier. Gold technical, really good play styles. I think he's a little bit better overall than Dalglish. Some people might disagree with some of these rankings because they prefer skill moves to me. But for me personally, I don't really care. What's this message I've got on my phone? I hate when you phone watch show stuff. Personally, I think this Butra is good, but do I think he's worth that cost? Yes. Not a lot of cards are worth the cost once you get around here. Butra is. Hansen, very expensive, got up a lot. Hansen's S tier for me, one of the best cards in the game. She's also got the gold finesse on this. Gold trickster on the last one, going 1 or 2 better on every stat, then getting gold finesse. 100% worth it in terms of massive upgrade. If I had the coins, I'd be very tempted to get her. She's one of the top tier cards and good links. Benzema, B tier, just a bit slow. If you look at Benzema's card though, gold finesse, he's got crazy play styles, crazy shot. He just needs a bit more pace and a bit more stats. Raul, I'm putting him slightly behind Muller. Very close though. I've used Raul and Muller a lot. I've used Raul for over 100 games. Really like him, but I just don't think he's quite pushing that S tier. I think he lacks a little bit. Di Natale, slightly worse than some of these cards in my opinion. Diani, low A tier but very good. Morgan, I think she's better than Son when I've used her. Some people might think that's crazy. She's got more physical, a bit better on the ball. I found her less clunky. I really like Morgan. It's just obviously not the fastest, and the chem getting her on full chem. Messi, I've used Messi quite a lot. I don't think he's quite as good as some of these cards. I think his lack of physical and finesse. I think when you start playing really good players with Blanc, Van Dijk, some of the big centre backs, I think gold technical is good. Still crazy at times, but doesn't always work quite as efficiently. Ribery, I'd put him bottom end of there. He's like Messi, but 5'5". Torres, probably right around here. Probably push some of these cards down, to be fair. So it's not all top end tier. Futra, bad weak foot, but some great dribbling, a great play style. Van Basten, Georgie Best. Ooh, I think he's a slightly better card than Figo when I looked at them. Bobby Charlton, definitely S tier. I think he's not quite as good as some of those ones, but we need to zoom out a bit here with how many cards we've got. Forlan, I honestly think they could have given him a 5-star weak foot. His play styles are decent, but I wish he had finesse. Just not that great at the ball, not the best physical, a few bad passing stats, 4-4, just a solid card. Pele, I'm going to put R9 slightly ahead. I've played against them both a few times now. R9's stupid. Usman, I honestly think Usman lacks a bit on his gold card. This one will definitely be better, but I don't really fear him compared to some of the cards I play. Rooney, really solid card. Kuhl, probably around there. Ronaldo, low A tier for me. The boost on this card makes him very, very good. But 1 million coins for a card that's not the easiest to link, I don't think that's worth it. Still not the best on the ball. Crazy finisher, though. Still beast in the air. Gold Trivella's very good. Tevez lacks in a few areas for now. Cunha, good, but I wouldn't be too worried about playing him. Osimhen, I used his gold a lot. I think this one at 700 odd K. Why would you pay it? With a Hawk, pretty great card though. The shooting's silly. He's actually not too bad on the ball. Just lacks the play styles and a few dodgy stats, to be honest. This Francescoli just came out yesterday when we look at him. Really, really good play styles. With a Hunter, 98 finishing, quick, okay passing, really good on the ball. Is he left-footed or right-footed? Right-footed. Weird links, but a really good card. I would not want to play against him. Ham is in the top 3 attackers with these, I think. Mbappe I'd put ahead of Ginola. So I think our top 5 attackers, Eusebio's probably right in here as well. I'm going to put Eusebio, not there. I've played against Eusebio, and he is ridiculous. I'd love that card on load. Haaland. This Haaland's got a few boosted stats. 4-star skills definitely makes him a little bit more usable. And he's just such an insane shot and gets so much BS go his way. I'm still putting him in A tier. Kane, underrated card, B tier. Rashford, B tier. I honestly don't think Rashford's as special as a lot of people make out in the game. One of the worst value cards in the game. If they'd have given him like gold finesse and he'd kept power shot as a normal one, would have helped a bit. But good physical, but not great. Pretty average passing. 3-star weak foot. Hurts the card in a lot of ways. I'll put him towards top end of it though. Chiesa, really good cheap card. Salah, gold technical on him's really good. Still got a lot of crazy stats. Leao, I prefer Leao to Son on this game personally. So I'm going to have him around there. I just think he plays better. Then Watkins, decent SBC, but not enough good stats. I know we've kind of skipped through a lot there, but the thing is, with the 70 cards, if I give a detailed breakdown of all of them, we would be here till Christmas. I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Let me know your thoughts. As always, keep it spicy. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.